All right, hello everyone, Loscrack here, and welcome back to another episode of Ascension of the Technomancer. Today we're going to be doing some crafting, and hopefully, if there's enough time, there's going to be a dungeon that we're going to go into. I found a brand new one, one that I haven't seen before, so looking forward to getting into it if we can. First, let's see, made a few changes here in the workshop. Upgraded our steam coal boilers to high pressure coal boilers. They produce steam a bit faster. They also run through fuel a bit faster, but they produce more steam per tick, and therefore I can run more of my machines at a time if I need to, especially the steam compressor and the smelter, alloy smelter. They seem to run through the most amount of steam, so they needed something that could help to run those machines all at the same time. Oh my god, wolves. Seriously. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, alright. You know. What? Okay. Blam. Yeah, bring it. See? Not putting up with your crap. Okay. Anyway. So now we can run more of our machines all at the same time. Fortunately, we're actually going to be becoming a bit more efficient today. We know we will get rid of one of the uses for our steam forge hammer, in that we won't have to use it to make plates anymore. So let's get right on that. But first, we're going to see, I need this and this and this. We're going to make ourselves a new crafting table here. So first we need to make one of these. Did I get it backwards? I think I got it backwards. Yep, we need one of those. And then I think we just do this. And then this. And we get an unnamed block, report to mod author. Yeah, that's it's actually a crafting table. Show it to you. Just plop that down right there. And you see it's got these 4 slots here that we can use in order to add upgrades. So the first upgrade we're going to do, I should not have actually broken this because I still need it. First upgrade we're going to make, nope, put that right there, is the crafting, or the storage upgrade. So we're going to stick this in here. We got upgrades. Put that right up there. Global, no. Or maybe it's because I don't have, oh, I need a crafting upgrade. Okay, so let's get a crafting upgrade. Crafting upgrade, is that, no. Let's go into thieves. This is the table right here. So we need auto crafter, no, storage, charger, production speed. Or maybe, actually, you know what? I wonder if we just put that in there. Aha! There we go. Alright, and then we can put the extra storage in there. And then that means that now we got a storage spot for all of our tools. Let's take these down. We can put these up in here now. Go. We still need to keep a hold of these though. Those don't really fit in there. And then, sure, let's take this right here. Put this in here for another upgrade. And then I've got 2 crafting tables. The nice thing about this is that it actually holds on to your materials. Let's say I wanted to use this chest for something. I could walk away. It doesn't pop out. It stays in there, so I can use it for whatever it is that I'm going to craft next. We'll put some more crafting upgrades in here again as well. So let's see. Oh, that's right. Our next bit of crafting. Let's go ahead and make our chromic lexicon. Finally found a white crystal. Not very many of them. Only found one, actually. So let's see. We got this. This goes here. I know that. I think it goes like this. No, that's probably pretty close. Let's see what I messed up. Oh, lexicon. Do that? No. Okay. Black, blue, green. Yeah, I just had those backwards. And then, yeah, I messed that up a little bit. Like that. There we go. So I got a chromic lexicon, which means I'll be able to put all of our knowledge, or I'm sorry, our info fragments in there. Open that up. See, it's totally blank right now. But we have made some progress from the info fragments that we found and the few things that we've run into. So yeah, we're well on our way to getting started here. There's definitely some things that I need to throw in there. You can also, once we get the info fragments to put in there, if you hold shift and right click, it opens up the inventory for the book to put the pages in there. So we'll do that here in a little bit. Let's see. Oh yeah. So we definitely need to increase our storage capacity because we're constantly getting full in here, and this little satchel is just not going to work out. I mean, so I could make this better by, there's upgraded versions of it. Let's see, satchel. Yeah. So the next one is the hardened satchel, which takes invar in order to make. And I haven't even looked up how to make invar. Let's see what you need to do that. Invar is nope, that's not going to help. Iron, oh, iron and nickel, huh? I wonder if we can do it in the alloy smelter that we have over there. Let's find out, actually, because I do have some nickel. We're going to need 2 ingots, so 4 iron and 2 nickel. Let's see if we can put it in here. Never know. 4 iron, 2 nickel. Oh, hey, it's going to make it. And then I just need some 10 ingots. Oh, well, you know what? We'll increase the size of our satchel and make the next item as well. Let's see, 10 ingots or 10. Do I have any? No, those are nuggets. Okay. Let's get some nuggets here. Need 3. I think it was. 2, 3. You can use ore berries too. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so we're quickly running out of space here in general as well. And this is definitely something we're going to have to do something about. But one thing at a time. Oh my god, that made 6 ingots. Okay. Well, that's a couple too many. But that's okay. Yeah, I'll probably need them anyway, so. You know, it'd probably be best to take the stuff out of the satchel before I craft with it. Put that there. Here, and a couple invar ingots. Hey, a hardened satchel. How much space does that give us? Look at that. Way more space. So much better. Yeah. All right. Okay, but that's fine. We're still going to make what we were planning on here, because it's going to give us even more carrying capacity. Put that there. That there. So we need a 4 cubic meters of wool, a cubic meter of gold, a chest that also takes up a cubic meter. So is that 6 cubic meters of material in order to make a golden bag of holding, which gives us all of this space. Look at that. That's just glorious. Wonderful. Look, we can just throw all this stuff in here. Throw that devil lasagna in there. We don't need it at this moment. Throw some blocks. Sure. Look at all that stuff. so much storage now. Oh, we're never going to run out of space. That's not exactly true. We will definitely run out of space, but hey. I'll save that one for later. Let's see here. The next thing we're going to make, actually, we need to upgrade our weapon. So in order to do that, let's do like this. A couple sapphire ingots from the sapphire ore for admin of Ascension. And a stick will give us a sapphire sword. 17 attack damage. It's like almost twice of what our current weapon does. Our current weapon is 9.5, but also does poison. So it's technically a little bit more than that, but hey, this is still better for killing stuff more quickly. So we'll just pop that right in there. And there we go. Now, I do have some books that I could put on. I got a couple of Sharpness 3 books that I could put on there, as well as, let's see, Bane of Arthropods, I guess? No. Damage 3? I don't even know what that comes from. That is not a standard Minecraft enchantment, so I really have no idea. Wrecking? That one I don't know either. No, I don't know. We'll throw this poison sword in there. Also, it was kind of throwing me off anyway with the monsters that pop out whenever I use it. It's a little confusing. Alright, so now, machines. More new machines. Oh my god, you have no idea the kind of crafting that it took in order to get to this point. So, we're going to end up making 3 machines today, and it easily took me over 3 hours to make all of the parts needed for these machines, and I'll show them to you. Today we're going to make the basic steam turbine. So in order to do that, I need a couple of these 10 rotors, and let's see, a couple of these electric motors, and fluid pipes, and one of these microprocessors, well, electric circuit, and a machine frame, or machine hull. Sorry, machine hull. Don't want to confuse those things. Oh, and I forgot. I need cable. A cable. So, in the interest of just making this a little bit quicker. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. I don't want to put it in there automatically. I mean, I understand. Put that there. There. Go. Aha, basic steam turbine. So let me just show you the pain involved in this, okay? So just this electronic circuit alone was all of these other components, vacuum tubes and resistors. So the vacuum tubes required this glass tube, which required me to create a couple of, what are they? Oh yeah, mold, a ball mold. I'm not sure how you turn a ball into a glass tube, but you know, whatever. And then these resistors, they were just a pain to put together. But I ended up using the fine copper wire because it's actually a bit more efficient to do that. You get the same amount of materials out of them, and the fine copper wire comes from the copper foil, which you actually get 2 of from smashing a single copper plate. So yeah, it's basically an ingot and a half will get you 2 copper foils, which means you'll end up with so you get 2 copper wires per 1.5 ingots. I mean, it's not bad. We're gonna get better with that though. That's what we're on our way to doing. And then 10 rotors. We're just plates and a ring, and that's all pretty easy to make. Get the ring by smashing a rod with a hammer, and there's a screw there, and you get the bolts that you have to file. But in order to get the bolts, you have to create a rod, and then you cut the rod into the 2 bolts. In order to get the rod, you file another ingot. So it's all very inefficient. Eventually, we'll just be churning this stuff out so efficiently that we won't know what to do with ourselves. And then these electric motors. So it took me forever to figure out where in the heck I'm going to get magnetic iron from. I was like, I've never seen a magnetic iron vein or ore. I think it exists. Let me see here. Magnetic iron. Nope, it's not even an ore. So I was like, how do I even make this stuff? Because it looks like you need... It looks like it's only made from itself, or you need a polarizer. But no, it's really just a whole bunch of redstone and an iron rod. And I was just scratching my head for like 10 minutes looking for that, because for whatever reason, it never leapt into my mind that I could have hit this button right here to forward the information about crafting to find a new recipe. And I was like, where am I going to get this stuff? So finally, we got all of this stuff put together. The tin cable required tin wire and then some carpet. So I had to go shear some sheep. And luckily I had some ink sacks, so I didn't have to go hunting for those. And now we are finally able to make our basic steam turbine. We'll just come right up. That is a zombie trying to chop down my fences. Thank you so much, Epic Siege Mod. Alright, so we're just going to set this down here. It's got a nice fan on it. Unfortunately, it's not animated or anything. So I did find that any of the blank sides of this thing count as an input. So, and this is the one single output of it. It outputs 32 volts, I think. Let's see, basic steam. Yeah, it outputs 32 volts. Has a capacity of 1792. I don't know, but it consumes 1600 liters of steam per second. So you can see my steam here on this one went down to a little bit less than half, but it's going back up now because this is full and it's not actually using any right now. As a matter of fact, probably go and get my wrench. Because this thing has the output, I think, on it. Let me see. No. No, over here. There we go. All right. Oh, crap. There we go. Okay, so I switched those. Maybe it doesn't have the little output hole on it that these things do. Oh, and I learned some things about those machines as well that might end up coming in handy here, and I'll show that to you. All right, so the next thing we're going to build is a battery buffer. Let's see, we're doing the low voltage battery buffer. In order to do that, we need 410 wires and a chest and a machine hole. Wire, the chest, and machine hole. All right. And this thing is not super easy to create either. The machine hole was kind of a pain in the butt just because of the plates. It's all very expensive at the beginning, just because you're not at all efficient in making this stuff. So I'm really hoping we'll get beyond that pretty soon. Put all this stuff together. We have a low voltage battery buffer. I've already made our batteries here, and those are made just by RE battery. So we're making actually the industrial craft batteries, which is just electrotine or nickelite dust. If you can find that stuff, I don't even know how to find it. And then these 10 cables, this is 1x10 cable or an electrotine, or I'm sorry, a insulated 10 cable, and this in 10 item casings. Item casings are just made by smashing a plate with a hammer again, but it has to be in this arrangement. So if you don't put it in the right place, you don't get the correct output. All right, so from what I understand, this is an output here. I should just be able to stick the battery thing right there, and god dang it. Give me that wrench again. Oh. There we go. Then no. Wait, hang on. Is this just doesn't have any distinguished signs? Oh no, I guess not. Okay. Put that right there. So now this should be outputting power directly to the battery buffer. And we'll find out once we stick the batteries in there, and they should begin charging here in just a moment. Go ahead. You can do it. Ah, yep, there we go. All right. So now they're charging. It's eating up the steam, and then it's going to end up eating up all this steam. But eventually they'll be all charged up. Now the reason why we want to use a battery buffer in between our steam turbine and our eventual machines is because there's actually loss in between your power generator and your machine if you use wiring, at least too much wiring. So we just want to kind of make sure that we're not dealing with that at all. And then we're also going to put output up there because I'm just going to stick the next machine up on top of it. The next machine is just going to be made from all these other parts here. Pretty sure. Next machine is going to be the basic plate. No. Oh yeah, basic bending machine. Basic bending machine. All right. So the basic bending machine looks like two of these electric pistons, which were also a pain in the butt to make. Goes there, and then okay, these are going to go down here. Hole, and yeah, the two circuits and the 10 cable. What goes in the middle? Oh yeah, the wrench. There we go. Basic bending machine. There we go. I believe we should be able to just stick this right on top here. That means we don't need the 10 cable for now, but that's fine. So this should have power, and we can test that out. Let's see. This is filling back up with steam ever so slowly because it ate up all of my steam here. So let's go ahead and test it out. Let's see what plates do we already have. We have 10 plates, steel plates. So let's make another steel plate. It's one steel plate. We should need only one ingot to do this. So, oh crap. That's right. We also need, oh crap. Steel plate. Right text plate. Double red, double dark steel. Steel. There it is. Greg takes steel plate. Rolling machine, plate presser. Metal bender. Oh yeah. I need a programmed circuit. Oh, there it is. Okay. Program circuit. We need another one of these electronic circuits. Oh, well, that's great. You get to see how they're made. Yay. That's gonna be super awesome for you. Okay. Well, we might as well get started then. Electronic circuit. We need 2 of these vacuum tubes. So that means we're going to need this ball mold, and we're all out of sand, so I'll have to make some glass. Luckily we can do that without fuel here, so I'll stick that in there. And then let's see, I thought I had all this stuff set up so that we wouldn't have to worry about any of this, but hey, them's the breaks. So then we're going to need, I think, six copper ingots, because it's 3 per 2. Crap, I don't remember. We get 2 of those, 4 of those. I need 3 more. Okay. So still, not at all efficient. It really sucks. And I'm really disappointed in myself for not having all this stuff ready to go. But, oh well. What are you going to do? Alright, so we got those. And then... Right, we got our glass. So then we take our glass, put it in here along with the ball mold. No? Okay. It's, how do we... Why do I not remember this? Because I know I made it. Okay. Let's just go back here. Glass tube, ball mold, alloy smelter. Oh, glass dust. That's right. Okay. I need to grind it up. I forgot. So glass dust in the alloy smelter, along with the mold, and then I'll turn it into the vacuum tube. How many? I need more of those, don't I? No, wait. How many do I need? I need 2 glass tubes. Yeah. That's cool. We're just waiting. Okay, 2 glass tubes. Put this away so we're not carrying it around. And we're going to grab our hammer. And nope. There we go. Oil. Let's see. 1, 2. That's okay. So we made more plates than we needed to. Oh well. You know, it's just how everything's going to end up going. I made more ingots, Invar ingots than I needed to, and so yeah, there we go. Wire cutters and make the fine copper wire. 6. Okay, put the hammer back, and then we need some paper. Because when I think electricity, I think paper. 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2 vacuum tubes. And then the coated circuit board, which is just wood planks and sticky resin. No, that is not how you make wood planks. Wood pulp in a compressor. How do you make wood pulp again? I think you just stick it in a... well, no, because that gives you resin. Centrifuge, no. You just... how do I get the wood pulp again? No, come on. Electronic circuit, coated circuit, wood plank. Right. How do you get that again? I mean, that would be a ridiculous way to get... Oh, it's the Holy Planks of Sin gear. What is that? It has Smite 10. Okay. I don't have a cutting machine. How did I get the wood plank? It's a compressor. This is not making any sense at all. You know, let's try putting some wood into the forge hammer? No. Compressor. That doesn't make any sense. How did I get the wood planks? Coated circuit board. Wood plank. Something change? Cutting machine. Wait. I think. Grinder? Grinder's gonna give us something here. Let's find out what. Stay away, monsters. What are you going to give us, Grinder? Sawdust. That's not helpful. What on earth did I do? Was it the macerator? Did I stick it in? I think I stuck it in the macerator. Oh, okay. That's right. Okay, so it turned into the wood pulp. Alright, and then I think we can just stick this in here? No. Compressor. Compressor. There we go. So what do you end up giving me? I don't even know. Oh yeah, you gave me wood pulp too. Okay. Well, now that I remember how that works. Get some wood planks out of there. What else do I need? Red alloy cable. Oh yeah. Red alloy cable. So let's see. Ingots. So it's gonna end up being red alloy plate, and then red alloy ingot is made from the red iron compound, which is just iron that's coated in redstone, and I need 3 of those. Where's all my redstone? Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3. Oh, screw it. Just give me a whole stack. Alright, Thunderstorm. God, I wish I had a lightning rod. That would be great. I don't know why I'm going so crazy with that. So that's going to get me 2 plates. I'm going to end up with more of this stuff than what I actually need for right now. Darn it. Let me cook that up. Hey, there's my wood plates. And then where's the resin at? What do I do with that? That. Nope, not in there. Resin. Resin. Resin? I know that I have some. Do I? Did I turn it all? Oh no. I think that I turned all of my resin into rubber dust? Is that what that is? Yeah, rubber dust. Because, you know, I was in such a hurry to not be able to make rubber that I needed that rubber dust immediately. Resin. Resin. Oh, there it is. Stuff exploding. I don't like the sound of that. Okay, so you stick that there. Resin goes there. 3 coated circuit boards made out of wood, because that's how things work. Red alloy ingots. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make more of those. God dang it. 1, 2, 3. This is, I mean, this is just what we're trying to avoid, is all this inefficiency. And I'm showing you how difficult, inefficient this stuff really is. I need 6 of those ingots in order to make 4 plates, and then I only need 3 of the plates to make the wires. And look at that, I have a red alloy plate right there. So, you know, oh god. Yeah, I'm doing real well here. You're still going, that's fine. Forge hammer. Let's only put half of them in there, I guess. Because I only need 2 of them for realsies. Oh yeah, and these things take forever to pound out into plates. I don't know what's up with them. Maybe because they're double cooked? I don't know. They're just especially tough, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, lightning rod would definitely help. It could generate so much power if I had one of those. But we are so far away from that. Okay. Anyway. Circuit. Let's see, what else do we need? I'm working on the red alloy cables, and we refined iron item casing, which is made from a steel plate with the hammer. I think I have a steel plate already. Yep, I do. So I'm not going to make one of those and waste materials. A refined iron item casing, not a refined steel iron item casing. And then, let's see, the resistors, a couple copper wires, some coal dust, and some paper. Do I have any resistors left over from all of that stuff? No. Okay, so I only need 2 of those. And the hammer. Or no, wait. I only need 1 of those and the hammer. Then we put those there. Get the wire cutters. Nice. Okay, now I just need some paper. And what else? Coal dust. Okay. Not a problem. That I don't have a bunch extra of. Yeah, for sure. So just throw that in the macerator. Still making the wood planks. I mean, you never know. I might need more of them someday. And we got our red alloy plates. Grab this one up here. And then, oh yeah, always make sure you put the wire cutters on the right, because we are apparently right-handed. You put them anywhere else, they're not going to work. And if you switch them around, you don't get anything. Just put your wire cutters on the right. Alright, so there's that. And then in order to make the red alloy cables, we just need some black carpet and string. Or no, paper. Paper is much cheaper because we only have 1 black carpet. 2, 3. Again, using paper in order to create insulation. And we're still waiting on coal dust, which is right here. Nice. Alright, so we stick that there. Those there. Paper. get our resistors. Put those there. Sweep those across. Put that in there. Coated circuit board. Iron item casing. One electronic circuit, which then goes into the other circuit, which I cannot find. There it is. Program circuit. Literally just stick that in there. And it turns into a program circuit. But in order to turn it into the one that we need, we have to screwdriver, right? A program circuit configuration 1. So what that means is that now, after all this time, take this steel plate or steel ingot, put these extra things in here. Put a steel plate in there with the circuit, and it should just come through here, and bam, 1 ingot, 1 plate. How efficient is that? That's fantastic. I couldn't be happier. We are well on our way to becoming a more efficient machine. So yeah, anyway, what I found out about GregTech machines. So every GregTech machine has these 2 buttons down here that you can press, and they do different things depending on the kind of power you use. So this one says fluid, but we don't have fluid. Like, there's no fluid in here. Basically, you can use fewer of these fluid pipes to pass steam or whatever your power to the next machine. You can automatically output your fluid, in this case being the steam, to the next machine so that it receives the power. I don't know if that turns off the power to this machine, essentially. Like, it just automatically pipes it through to the next machine and doesn't get to use it. I haven't tested that part of it out at all. But let's say if I had another machine here, I could automatically pass the power over to the next machine. I think that this doesn't even have a power output. Let me see here. See, it's like an exhaust port, but it's not really a power output because these things have exhaust ports on them. So what they use to expel their waste steam, I guess it's what it is. So yeah, I don't really know. It's something I'll have to mess around with and see if I can figure out what it's all really for. So yeah, we got all of that crafting done. We became more efficient. We can't quite get rid of the forge hammer yet because it can still be used for some other things other than making plates. So we got to keep a hold of that. Now there are other machines in the basic series that we will have to make, but they require different levels of power. Like let's see, a basic what's this machine again? Alloy smelter. Basic alloy smelter. Basic alloy smelter requires 32 volts of power. And then basic forge hammer is also 30. Well, never mind then. Maybe they all use the same level of power. I don't know. And then, so I think that we can end up getting rid of all these machines eventually. Let's see, a steam macerator, or a basic macerator. Basic macerator, it's 32 volts. Okay, that's fine. So eventually, I mean, I got to do some reading up on it to find out exactly how it all works. But you can step up your voltages, you can step down your voltages, depending on the kind of machine that you're needing to make and use. because if you put too much power into a machine, it will explode. If you put too much power into your cables, they'll burn up and possibly explode. Um, and if a machine explodes, then it can cause other machines in a sequence to explode. It just ends up being this horrible, horrible mess that you end up having to clean up. In my own testing, I found that you cannot use immersive engineering wiring to run power between these GregTech devices. Like I tested out running an immersive engineering low voltage, medium voltage, and high voltage cabling in between the battery buffer and the basic bending machine. And as soon as I connected the wire between the two connectors, the bending machine exploded. And depending on the kind of connector and wiring that I used, the explosion was bigger. As a matter of fact, you can still see where I haven't repaired my ceiling here from the explosion. It reached up there. Like, the machine was right here, and it blew all that up. So, yeah, I made a mistake. But I was in creative mode when I was testing it out, so it is what it is. It's still raining out? Yep, but it's daytime, I guess. Okay, so now, the last thing we're going to make, and this is just for fun, really, because it's not really necessary, but we're going to use it eventually anyway, because vanilla boats suck really badly. So we're going to make some good boats. Right now, we've got this. This is called a punt. And it's just a little one-person boat that is so... Where did that come from? It's so much better to use than a regular vanilla Minecraft boat. So we just pop that right into the water. It has its own little inventory, so if we decide to go on a journey, we can just go sailing. And look, it must be a little windy out because we're automatically floating. I'm not touching anything. So yeah, or maybe it's the momentum of me getting into the ship. So we do have an inventory here. This is, you see, bow chest, and there are different tiers of boats. This is from the small boats mod. Let's see, we've got a hoy. I guess a hoy. No, this is the big one. The hoy comes from the Whitehall. The Whitehall comes from 3 of these punts. So Whitehall is a 2-masted ship. It's a little bit bigger than this, and it has 2 inventories you can use. But just watch this thing. Watch this thing go. This is great. I mean, the sail jogs around. Just looks so cool. So we'll use this when we go on sea adventures. And then, you know, if we find out that we end up needing more inventory space while sailing around, then we'll create a larger ship. And the nice thing is that this thing is quite a bit more durable than a vanilla boat too. Like, you can crash into the side here and it's not going to break apart. You can also punch it. Punch it. And it will turn. Come on. Come on. No? I know you can make it turn it to itself, I think. Maybe not. I thought that you could, like, punch it and make it turn into the item to carry it. Maybe I was wrong. Oh well. Anyway, so we'll leave our boat there. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. So yeah, I can't wait to go sailing. It's going to be fun. Oh, let's see. How much time have we spent on this video? 50 minutes. Okay. So, unfortunately, that is a little bit too much time to be able to go into that dungeon. However, since we're we're already done essentially with what we were going to do in the video today. Souls are out scurrying tonight, yay. Then we can save the dungeon for the next video. The next video should come out a lot quicker. That's basically all we're going to do is go dungeon exploring. I will show you that our fuel troubles are kind of gone for the moment. Simply because we've here got this charcoal pit igniter. And the way that works, really. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I got this really powerful sword and he still hit me. Okay. Anyway, I'm hungry, so that's fine. Anyway, got this charcoal pit igniter. So that's exactly, it does exactly what it sounds like it does. It ignites charcoal, or it turns wood into charcoal. So we got this big room in here that I've got all lit up right now just so stuff doesn't spawn inside. And we just fill it with logs, like literally every square of it filled with logs. And then close this up here with dirt. And in about 10 minutes, it will turn all of those logs into brittle coal blocks, which you then use an axe to break. And you get anywhere from 1 to, I think, 3 pieces of coal. Basically, that whole room right there gets me about 4.5 to 5 stacks of charcoal, which, like I said, we're going for efficiency here. Once I get the charcoal, I then take it and turn it into blocks of charcoal, because as we know, the blocks are worth 10 of the item versus 9, so we get 16,000 tick burn time instead of a 1,600 per charcoal. So once we end up running out of charcoal in our high pressure coal boilers, which is not going to be that long, then we'll start using the blocks. Unfortunately, the charcoal pit igniter is a very manual process, so we are soon going to have to find a way to turn that into an automatic process. At least the making of charcoal for fuel for the steam boilers or coal boilers. Let's see, what else have we got here? Oh yeah, did find one more piece of rosite, so I made an Ascension shrine, which we used to turn all of our essences from Advent of Ascension. We turned it all into that, which means that we ended up getting, let's see, 32 levels in Ninja Star thing, Ascension, or whatever it's called. I have no idea what that means. I know that you can get things from it. What? I'm not exactly sure. We also made this, the stone bowl and the extraction device, because you can use that. You can set up a little thing with some lava, use the stone bowl to try and get materials out of it, and it increases your extraction level. My extraction level is currently 5. I messed around with it for a little bit. It's a tedious process. I don't think I'll ever do it again. The rewards, according to the Advent of Ascension page, just don't really seem to be all that worth it for the trouble. Let's see here. Did I get anything else new and cool? Oh yeah, the whitewash table, which is what I needed in order to make the Ascension or the extraction device. Let's see, anything else cool? I mean, I really didn't do anything except all of that crafting to make those components, so don't really have anything else to report. Now let's come over here. We still have our chromic lexicon. Let's go ahead and throw our pages into it, and we'll have a little bit to eat as well while we're over. Oh, right. I also went around and gathered a bunch of Botania flowers, and then made myself a flower pouch. So now we've got a nice lot of Botania flowers here. We'll be able to start that up pretty soon. Get our pages. 2, 3. 6, 7, 9, 10. Feel like 10 pages. Zombies breaking down my fences again. Put all these in here. There we go. And now when we come in here, we got more things. Look at that. That's fantastic. Let's see. Do we have the information? Oh, yes, we have the information on how to craft. Awesome. So we'll be able to start into some chromatocraft pretty soon as well. We still need so many more crystals before we can do any of that. Like you can see here, I've got more green crystals than anything else. But yeah, it's gonna be a long process, and I'm just hoping that eventually we'll be able to make some good progress in chromatocraft, because it's a really cool mod. I mean, I've watched a let's play, or not really a let's play, but a tutorial series on how to make the use of it. Oh, you freaking zombie! That is, oh god, you are unacceptable. Give me that. Make me fix my fence. There's another one. Where'd this one come from? Over here. And there's another one. Where did that one come from? I don't see. Oh, here we go. So yeah, we're definitely going to need to make a fence out of a tougher material. However, I'm really looking forward to getting into chromatocraft in general, just because, you know what? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Take that, punk. Yeah. Give me those experience. Alright. Oh yeah, and I got my little small rubber tree farm right. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I wanted to get into chromatocraft anyway, because we'll be able to make turrets with which to protect our home. God, look at that. Makes me so angry. Literally the worst. Alright. Anyway. So, next adventure will be heading off to that new dungeon. I have it labeled over there. New dungeon. We'll get to see what's in there and hopefully not die. Eat a little bit of food here. There we go. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to see what kind of treasures are in there. I love the exploration and everything. Plus, you know, if it gets hairy and we end up getting our butts kicked, we've got our crystal wing that we can use in order to go home instantly. So, hey, everything's going to work out pretty good, I think. Just need to remember to put that thing on my hotbar before I start exploring the dungeon. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for coming out. I really appreciate you stopping by to watch the video. And yeah, if you enjoy the content, go ahead and give the video a like. And if you want to see more of this in the future, hopefully a lot more adventure, a little bit more exciting stuff than just me stumbling around the crafting and talking about how inefficient things are. But, you know, if you've never seen this kind of crafting before, as far as the Greg Tech or anything like that, it might be all new and cool to you anyway. So if you liked it, you want to see more, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, and you'll be notified when I create new content. Till then, I can't wait to see you, and be excellent to each other. Thanks. Bye-bye.